Hello, my name's Chloe Aitken and I'm on the Pegasus team here at TMB, and this is one of a series of short videos that we're posting to our website that looks at common everyday tasks in Opera and also the more usual support queries you receive on the help desk and how those might be fixed. So today we're going to look at restoring your data. Why might you need to restore your data? Well, let's say, for example, that you've been doing your nominal period end and suddenly you discover that you've forgotten to transfer over your sales transactions to the nominal period. If you've taken a backup, you can restore to that backup, run your sales data transfer, and then complete your nominal period end. So let's see how you go about doing that. So we need to make sure that all users are out of Opera when we go to do a restore. So we go to Utilities, Monitor Users, and all users must be out of Opera except for yourself. Then we will go to Utilities and Restore. Hit Next, and then go to where your backup is saved. Click OK. Hit Next, and here you'll have a list of available backups. So you can see the Opera version, when the backup was taken, and the company that's included in that backup. So let's say we want to restore to this backup of Company Z taken at 10:35 this morning. So we select that backup and we hit Next, and then we hit Start. We get asked if we want to restore this backup and we say yes. Opera will take a temporary backup of the existing data, and then it will restore our data from 10:35 this morning. Then we get this message here. Please note that you must run UDS, which is Update Data Structures, on all of the restored companies before you start using them. So let's click OK to that message, hit Close. Again, an Update Data Structures is an exclusive process, so all your users must stay out of Opera while you do this part. Go to Utilities, Update Data Structures. We have the backup from previously. Hit Next. Choose the company you want to run the UDS on. Hit Next. This relates to your payroll statutory rates tables. Mid-year, we advise you don't tick this box to update those, particularly if you've done things like override the apprenticeship levy, because it will reset those tables to standard and overwrite that amendment. So leave this box cleared for the appropriate companies. Hit Next. Say yes to this message if you're sure, which we are, and then hit Start. So the Update Data Structures will run through, and what it basically does is look at the data dictionary and all the different fields and forms in Opera and make sure they're correct. So we get a couple of messages during this process. The first one is regarding the audit, so we need to say yes to that. And then we get a message about converting to a new format, and we say yes to that. And at the end of the UDS, we'll get an audit report which identifies all the different areas that have been checked and whether or not the UDS has been successful. I don't have Pegasus Web Exchange on this PC, which is why I've had that message. You won't get that message. That's our UDS run. Thank you for watching this video.